Okay, how are your intercostal muscles today? This is what we're going to be working on over the next couple of 3 minutes on today's episode of Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voice Over Voice. Hello, I'm Peter Stewart. Oh, I'm Peter Stewart in real life. Tweeter Stewart on Twitter, TWWTERSTEWART. You'll also find me on Mastodon and LinkedIn, and also I have an Amazon author page as well. Go to amazon.co.uk or .com or wherever you are and put in my name, PETERSTEWART. Various books will come up. Click on the blue link under or attached to my name and you'll be able to read more about me and my life and times. Yeah, today's episode is an exercise, the Crunch and Stretch. Rib stretches open up those intercostal muscles. Now, these are the ones that run between the ribs and help form and move the chest wall. And this exercise will help release tension within them. So, breathe in through the mouth, as that's what we tend to use when we're actually speaking. And I want you to lie on the floor and bring each knee to your chest and then flop them to one side and your head to the other side. Put your arms away from your body to form a T shape. Breathe in and then swap over. Okay, so your knees on one side and your head on the other side. Okay, and again, what I want you to do is breathe in. Then return your knees back to the centre and notice any difference. Carefully, gently, don't want you to have a light head, stand up and give yourself a hug. Yeah, wrap your arms around you and hug, move your arms up and down your ribs, along your sides, and drop your shoulders in a voiced sigh. Ah. Flop over at the waist at a voiced sigh. Ah. I want you to crunch the entire front. Open up your back. Gently breathe and let your arms just drop. And gently, carefully roll up. Stand up gently through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. The crunch and the stretch on Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voice Over Voice. Tomorrow, it's hip to breathe square. Yeah, we're going to be channeling Huey Lewis and the News tomorrow of the episode of Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voice Over Voice. Now, sometimes I do this, and I've not been very good so far, by mentioning the name of a song or an artist in one of my episode titles of the next day, and trying to guess what year that song was released in. It's Hip to Be Square. It was by Huey Lewis and the News. Tomorrow's episode is It's Hip to Breathe Square, but it's Hip to Be Square. I'm going to say, gosh, I've no idea on this one. It's hip to be square. Is hip to be square? I have a feeling late 80s, early 90s. I'm going to say, okay, well, late 80s, early 90s. Let's say 1990. I'm probably completely wrong. I've got no real gut feeling about that. Okay. We'll find out together tomorrow as Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voice Over Voice continues. You get it all here. You know, you get voice care tips and pop trivia too. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.